surface level, surface level. Standard dry ideas, standard dry ideas. Think disruptively, think disruptively. Steer the prompt, steer the prompt. Articulate complex ideas, articulate complex ideas.
Have you ever asked an AI something and, I don't know, felt the answer was, well, just a bit basic?
Huh?
Like, it's correct, sure, but maybe not that insightful. You feel like there should be more depth. But it's just not coming through.
Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. It's like hitting a bit of a wall.
Exactly. Okay, so let's unpack this. The source material we're getting into today suggests something pretty key.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the AI isn't really failing you. It's more, well, it's reflecting how you ask the question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently the specific words you pick can really shape the depth, the nuance, even like the creativity of the answer you get back.
Right. And what's really fascinating there, I think, is that it means you don't always need a fancy new tool or, the latest AI model to get better results.
It's not a tech upgrade, but a language upgrade.
Precisely. You need better language. Think about it. AI is basically a super sophisticated pattern matcher, right? So when you use these more precise words, you're giving it clearer patterns to look for, more specific guides within its, massive data set.
Instead of letting it just default to the most common, maybe surface level stuff.
Exactly. You're guiding it away from the generic.
That makes a lot of sense. So our mission for this deep dive then is to explore how certain words can, well, nudge the AI and maybe help us too to sort of think bigger.
Think bigger, yeah.
And we're going to look at three main types: adjectives, adverbs, and verbs.
Sounds like a plan. Where do we start?
Right. So how do we actually start coaxing this bigger thinking out? The first tool we should probably look at are adjectives, kind of the unsung heroes here.
Adjectives. Okay. It's not just about what those words mean to us humans, is it?
No, it seems like these specific terms act almost like keys, semantic keys maybe.
Keys, yeah. Like they unlock richer, maybe less common connections in the AI's training data.
Right, so using words like broader for big picture ideas, or maybe alternative to get new possibilities.
Or emerging for newer trends.
Exactly, you're guiding the AI past its most probable, often kind of generic response.
Yeah, it's like giving it GPS coordinates to a sort of hidden gem within all that data it has.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. I remember trying to brainstorm something creative with AI once, and it just gave me really standard, dry ideas. I probably should have told it to think, innovatively or maybe disruptively.
Instead of just give me more ideas.
Right. So instead of explain this, maybe try, give me a broader explanation, or what are some emerging trends related to X? It opens up the landscape.
Okay, so adjectives widen the scope. Got it. But what about guiding how the AI actually processes that wider scope? That seems important too.
Good point. And that, it seems, is where adverbs come in. They're like the subtle steering wheel for your prompt.
Precisely. Yeah, if you want an answer that's not just about what, but how something works or how to think about it, adverbs are, well, indispensable.
So things like strategically?
Strategically, yeah, that helps it focus on long-term thinking, purpose-driven stuff, or broadly invites connections across different fields. Big picture answers.
These aren't just adding flavor then, they're actually changing the search parameters.
Fundamentally. Pushing it beyond just surface-level stuff to consider deeper implications.
So you're really giving it a direction. Can you think of an example where using an adverb like that really shifted the output from generic to something, actually insightful?
Oh, absolutely. Think about asking for just marketing ideas. You'll get the usual suspects, right?
Yeah, standard stuff.
But ask it to explain this strategically, focusing on long-term brand loyalty effects.
Okay.
Suddenly you prompt a completely different, usually much more valuable set of ideas.
Or maybe think broadly who else might be affected beyond the obvious people.
Exactly. You're not just asking what anymore. You're guiding how it should think about the what, directing its, well, you could almost call it a thought process.
Okay, so we've got adjectives for scope, adverbs for direction. What about really deepening the response, getting to the core essence?
That's where the action words come in the verbs. They're crucial for transformation.
Verbs. Okay, so not just synonyms for improve.
No, they're like powerful commands. If you want more depth, more detail, better quality, verbs like enrich are great.
Enrich. I like that.
Yeah, it's sort of improve something or take it to the next level, elevate is a good one.
Elevate, okay.
And if you really want to force a new angle, shift perspective is incredibly powerful.
It's like the AI is this brilliant student, but sometimes maybe a bit too literal.
Exactly. You have to be really precise with your instructions if you want that truly outstanding work. These verbs can turn a flat response into something much more layered. They prompt the AI to do more complex things with the information.
That's a brilliant way to put it. So instead of just improve this idea, you could say, how can we enrich this idea, make it more meaningful? Or can you elevate this concept into something with high impact?
Right. Or even, let's shift perspective. Look at this from the user's point of view.
You're giving it specific marching orders for a richer result, like telling a chef saute instead of just cook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the source also mentioned some bonus words, didn't it? Like upgrade, refine, interconnect.
Yeah, widen and reframe, all doing similar work, really pushing the AI to work harder for you.
Definitely.
So, okay, let's wrap this up. What does all this really mean for you, the listener, when you're interacting with AI?
Well, I think it really boils down to this. Upgrade your words, and you directly upgrade the outcome.
The quality, the depth, the insight.
Exactly. You're not just typing a simple query anymore. You're carefully crafting a directive.
And connecting this to the bigger picture. Mastering these word types isn't just about getting better AI answers, practical as that is.
No, it's more fundamental. It sharpens your own critical thinking too, right?
Yeah.
Your ability to actually articulate complex ideas.
Because the act of choosing these precise words forces you to think more deeply about what you actually want.
Precisely. It can transform your own approach to problem solving, not just the AI's output.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. Next time you're working with AI, maybe facing a tricky problem, how might experimenting with just one of these word types, an adjective, an adverb, a verb, totally change the information you get back?
And maybe, just maybe, change how you approach solving the problem yourself.
Exactly. It's a skill that goes way beyond just talking to a machine.
Keep exploring. Keep refining those prompts.
And keep diving deeper.